So to the millions of followers and to the wonderful customers and the constituents that follow us, take care of us, support us, we just want to thank you guys as we come into a close at the end of the year. I know this isn't quite the end of the year, obviously, but as we go into the new 2021, I know it's been a tumultuous year, but we just want to thank all of you for participating in the journey that is your health.
Just stay consistent through the next 4 weeks because, again, 2021 will be here and you want a leg up. Thanks again.
Now presenting Protein Farts Podcast, featuring Rick and Korey from NutriShop. Come on.
Protein farts. Boom, 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 boom.
You shortened down the intro that time. Now there's cats.
It's always a cat coming
Dogs
out
and
my
cats.
butt.
So, you had a topic you wanted to discuss, Korey.
Yes.
So I'm going to let you kick that off.
Yes. The topic of the day is, I don't remember.
Wow. You had one job.
Yep. You tasked me this about what, a couple days ago? Was this yesterday?
Yes. It was your week to choose the topic.
Yeah, I don't really, that's probably the problem.
That I trusted you in something?
No, you only gave me just this 1 week because you never let me pick the topics.
But if I gave you a week and you lost it in a day, why would a week have been better?
Can't trust me with anything, right?
Hello. That's why Robert's still going to come around and take your job.
I might have to second that. Emotion.
Okay.
I second that emotion.
So we'll just have to think of a topic which I'd like to discuss today.
Call in right now. Let us know.
Call in.
Call in. This show is live. Right, guys? No? Nodding heads? Okay.
Nodding heads. So I want to actually take a continuation of our podcast that we posted just last week in reference to phase 2 and the lockdown. We've actually heard today, as of December the 3rd, that it's actually going to get a lot more restrictive in what's happening. So we want to ask or get a feel for how is that going to affect you, Korey, do you think?
Well, I haven't really let much of what's gone on this year actually affect me physically as much.
Okay.
I think that's the one thing we actually do have control of. And we have, I shouldn't say that, we have control of our mental, we have control of our spiritual, for those of you that are, and we have control of our emotional.
Right.
But I haven't quite let it affect my physical. And I think that's what we try to ask you guys. But I do understand that the mental and emotional play a big part in the physical. And I think that's what happens to a lot of our customers in here.
So again, it's going to get more restrictive in the sense that retail or non-essential retail will be restricted down to 25% capacity. 20%. There you go. Outside dining is going to be wiped out.
Yeah.
They're talking about closing nail salons, hair salons, and all that down. So the fros are coming back.
Can we actually talk about, even in our city, I don't know if we can discuss this, hopefully we don't get in trouble for it, but how downtown Glendora has banded together and supported one another. The downtown shops are actually paying for the fines that some of the stores may incur due to, obviously, the lockdown or being restrictive towards the lockdown.
Yeah, so this was as of last week. Again, not depending on what happened today.
Applause.
But yeah, they came together as a concerted group wanting to support everyone because one restaurant owner actually said, so they really seriously want me to let go all my staff a month before Christmas. So I love that heart. I love that they banded together to come together because the reality is, again, we've talked about this. COVID is a real thing. However, and I love, and I this came to me earlier today. All they talk about is follow the science. Is there any scientific proof that a hair and nail salon has caused a wave of COVID?
Nope.
Think about that. They're just shooting from the hip right now because it just feels good for them. But all they've ever preached to us is let's follow the science.
Yeah. But without giving us any.
But there's been no scientific proof that small businesses, retail, restaurants outside, none of that has been, there's been no scientific studies done on that.
But they want us to still abide by, actually, it's not even wanting us to. They're going full dictatorship and just saying you have to or else.
Again, we have to be smart.
Yeah.
Masks, are they important? Agree. Should we wash our hands? Absolutely. Should you not sneeze or cough anybody? Absolutely not. However, there's no scientific proof to validate that any of these businesses that they're closing actually has affected the curve, per se, that they call the curve, to increase it.
No.
Now, are there a lot of people getting sick?
Yeah.
There's people getting sick.
I'm sure.
Are there people dying? Yes, there's people dying. However, I know on the CDC website, it actually says that if you have the cold and you test for COVID, you're going to be positive.
Automatically.
So I'm not minimizing what COVID is, but I am saying that there needs to be a lot more proof, in my opinion, if you're going to continue to shut down this world.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of innocent people that are going to be hurt financially, especially going into the holidays.
What's funny?
Actually, I'm going to cut you off
Go
again.
ahead. Yeah, it's
I'm
fine.
just kidding.
It's fine. That was a good one. Yeah.
Just kidding. Go ahead.
I think,
Actually,
well, there goes the topic.
forgot another one.
You know what? What I've been kind of noticing too is that they don't. You're right. They don't give you any follow-up information, right?
No.
But they also don't ever tell you guys to actually try and, hey, maybe get some vitamins in the system. I had a really good friend of mine. We were talking the other day. Her name is Randy. She's a nurse at a hospital. She's an NP, actually. Don't want to shortchange her.
MP?
And yeah, nurse practitioner. And so she was kind of relaying to me that a lot of the information they're being given at the hospital, they're never really quite given the information to keep people healthy or put preventative medicine in, you know? And so I think that might become the issue. Part of it is what you can control. Can you put vitamins in your system?
Boom.
Can you get a healthier diet?
Boom.
Yeah. Can you maybe get some activity in your system?
Boom.
All three of those are super preventive
Yes.
towards COVID.
Absolutely. Or maybe not preventive is one for sure, but if you get COVID, well, maybe it's not as detrimental.
No, you might fight it off a little bit.
You
better.
might fight it off a little bit better. So that
You
is
may not have to go to a hospital.
You may not have to go to the hospital. So that's where Korey keeps saying, control what you can control.
Absolutely.
Well, we need to control ourselves. We need to control, again, wear the mask, wash the hands, don't cough and sneeze at anybody. But take care of your body because your body is the one that's being affected in this. So why would you not make your body the priority here? So, and another part is that I'm confused about the gyms being closed. Yeah. You know, what do I always say? The best way to beat a health pandemic is to be healthy.
Yep.
And unfortunately, they're not necessarily doing that.
Well, also a stress
and I don't know
reliever,
why.
It's also a stress reliever.
Hold on. Breaking news. Oh, yeah, that's right. Dun, da, da, da.
Well, will you or won't you?
I'm not. Are you?
No. When it comes to
Talking about the vaccine.
Yeah, the super vac.
I'm not taking it.
No. And I'm hoping that a lot of you, before you do, or if you make that leap of faith, do your due diligence and do some research on the product. I'm not telling you you should or shouldn't. I just think you should do some research before you take anything. I'm actually not an anti-vac person. I'm actually going to go there.
No,
a lot of us in this room actually had vaccines taken.
Of course.
However, they were for things that were considered much more detrimental to our society, to our world, and to our health at the time.
So let me give you this to ponder on.
Yeah.
So they've created this vaccine or vaccines in response to the COVID, right? So they know what the COVID is doing.
Exactly.
So I thought of this the other day. They come out with a flu vaccination every year, right? Mm-hmm. How do they know about the flu if they're trying to vaccinate it against it? They're making the flu and making us sick. I just wanted to throw that out there.
It's food for thought.
I don't know, but if they can produce a vaccine, okay, proactively to get into people for something they don't want them to get sick from, did they just guess? How do they know what strand they're vaccinating against?
You're right, because it replicates.
To me,
year.
that's what scares me.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not minimizing what's happening.
Yeah. But
like Korey said, we have to start thinking instead of just being lambs, sheep, lambs set to the fire. It's very sad and unfortunate. We have to start thinking on our own.
And a lot of you will kind of look back on this, especially when we're given more information. Who knows when that actually will happen? It could be next month. It could be
if at all
into next year, if at all. I think what you guys need to start doing though is you need to start taking care of yourselves. And part of that is doing your research. But I think a big part of that is, for the most part, taking care of your health.
That's it.
We can't reiterate.
We circle
that
back
enough.
to that, but that's really
That's
it.
really what it is. Because if you take care of your health, then guess what? You're probably not going to be so reluctant to have to jump into anything. You're not going to be as reluctant to wear a mask. You're going to be so confident because you check off every single box every single time.
So let's talk pre-COVID last year. Flu and cold season.
Yep.
Were we all being promoted to take vitamins and to be healthier? That's typically what's done.
Yeah.
Before COVID.
All the time.
Now with COVID, all of a sudden, being proactively healthy has been thrown out the window. I don't know why.
Yeah, because
Again, we're not going down the rabbit trail of conspiracy.
No. But I think you guys,
however,
you guys also got to look at what's open and kind of what's not. I mean, if fast food restaurants didn't get shut down, that's bad for your health. We all love a good McDonald's burger. I love In-N-Out. Some of us frequent the Hat,
Absolutely.
But at the same time, would that be good for your health?
Well, think about this now. Is there a coin and there's a coin shortage, and they're encouraging us to use cards and not cash, right? What does that increase?
Taxes.
Well, not only taxes, it increases credit card fees.
That's really that.
Where did the credit cards fee go to? The banks. Who owns the banks? Shall we say the L word? Just kidding. Taking Korey down a rabbit trail that he loves. I'm kidding. But at the end of the day, guys, you got to think about this. Think about what's being kept open and what's being shut down. Now let's go one step further. If this all gets shut down, are we getting a bunch of stimulus checks again? Where's that money coming from?
It's funny because
no, where's that money coming from? Because if we just start printing money, now we're going into inflation because our value of our dollar goes down. And guess what happens? The country starts to implode. And no one wants to not live in the United States of America.
Nope.
Because if you didn't want to live here, no matter how much you complain, you'd leave.
Obviously, we don't want to go into, I won't go down the whole of the Great Reset, but some of us may know what that is, but I'm not going to go there.
Leave that there.
Yeah, leave that there. Just right there. Just the word. Look it up.
Look it up.
Google. So
dark web.
But
web?
However, if we do start to implode, isn't that one of the more effective ways to kind of undermine America at this
Absolutely.
point? I mean, we're a country that is so strong and is so wealthy. We have more power, and power is everything in this world, right? At least that's what we thrive off of. Right? But at the same time, one of the easiest ways to take down somebody is from within.
Yep. Just chop them right off on the knees.
Cut the legs up from underneath them.
So again, guys, we're going to circle back here and wrap this thing up. Just stay healthy.
Yeah.
Okay? Do as much movement as you can. If a gym's closed, you can still do. There's plenty of Zoom workouts now. Trust me, with everyone on Zoom or YouTube or that, you can find a workout. Let's eat a little cleaner. Let's eat better. And let's take some vitamins. If you don't know what eating cleaner and taking vitamins means, that's when you come to NutriShop. You go to Glendora, Pasadena, and we're here to take care of you.
We got everything.
We have everything. We honestly do. We have a complete wellness line now.
Yep.
We have a product called Immune, for goodness sakes.
Got everything in it.
That actually has everything that the doctors want you to take, but they're legitimately dosed correctly.
Yep.
And again, just don't blindly walk down the path.
No.
Because that's what they want.
No.
And when I say they...
do what you have to do.
Yes.
That's really what it comes down to. Do what you have to do to take care of you and yours at this point, because from the looks of it, it doesn't seem like your country or your government or even sometimes your city is willing to do that for you.
And if you need us to help shout you out, we're very blessed to have a lot of followers. We have a lot of engagement on our social media. Tag us in your post. NutriShop Glendora _ NutriShop Pasadena _protein farts _ we will repost you. Okay. We want us all to be successful here. We are small business owners. We are entrepreneurs. We are here to help you. So if you want us to repost you, you need to tag us. If you don't know what tagging means, call me at the store. Okay. I will help and walk you through all that. But we have to band together as a people. We have to band together as business owners. We have to band together as entrepreneurs to help each other. Because if we do not do that, it's going to go sideways really, really fast. And at the end of the day, we all have that really bad habit of needing to eat. We need water.
Absolutely.
And we need shelter. I know they're bad habits, guys. I'm sorry.
Kind of need those to thrive a little bit.
And all three of those things require money. So let us help you Okay. Again, we're very fortunate and blessed to have a lot of followers and engagement. We've been here in the Glendora area for 14 years. So utilize our resources and our circles of influence to help you, your business, or whatever it is to get the message out. Because I'm tired of seeing these businesses close. It makes me very sad. It was someone's life. Some people took loans out. Some people took loans against their homes. And all these bad things are going to wayside. Bankruptcies, losing homes, not having money to feed their children, school, all these different things. So like Korey says the best, and he said it a couple times, control what you could control. So let's band together. Let's beat this pandemic by staying healthy, okay? But let's band together financially and help each other grow, because we will come out of this. But how many of us will come out of it? That's your choice, because I know we're going to come out of it. We're going to work hard. We're going to continue to build value. We're going to continue to care about you. We're going to continue doing everything we need to do. But let us help you to grow your brand, recover your brand, and get the word out.
Fight back, y'all. Time to fight back. Time is now. Fight for your business. Fight for your family.
Boom. Farts out.
Bang.